to Knitting at Tiffany's with Added Bling. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Aryn.
Thank you for joining us today if you're a return viewer, and if you're new, welcome. We hope you have a great time with us today. So we have lots to talk about because Aryn just finished the Kitchener-Waterloo show.
Yes.
How was that?
It was awesome. It was a great show. Lots of people came by. Lots of lovely conversations with my customers and stuff. It was so much fun. And it was a good show, and I am so tired.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm so sore. I was telling Tiffany earlier, I'm so sore.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
I mean, you're schlepping, carrying stuff and moving things around.
A lot of heavy lifting, a lot of moving, and then standing all day.
You're standing on ice with like
it was literally on an ice rink with like a pad that was maybe this thick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was.
You can feel the cold come through there. Yeah.
I wasn't cold, but it's just
no.
By the end of the day, I was done.
Yeah, but it was really. I showed up as a guest kind of thing and walked around and got to chat with everybody, which was really nice. It was so nice being able to meet people face to face and actually getting to see people I haven't seen in a long time and just seeing so many new indie dyers this year was wow. It's just so nice to see so much more talent come out of the woodworks.
There's a lot of new booths there.
Yeah. I was really happy to see them. I could have spent so much money, but I didn't.
Me neither.
Good. I was very
so good.
I know. I'm so proud of myself. We have really good things. So we're going to leave that to the end now. Yeah, we're going to save that to the end because we have some stuff.
And I have a mystery box.
Ooh, is this a Rosie Moments? Excellent. I love her boxes. Excellent. So we are going to start with Diamonds Are in the Rough.
Yeah.
Because
works in progress.
we have
a few.
Kind of. Yeah, we have. She has.
I just have two. I have one that you haven't seen.
Oh, excellent. I'm excited.
And I have one that you're probably sick of.
I don't know how you even have stuff when you've been so busy preparing the show.
You know what it was, though? I don't know how I did it. Well, I know how I did it. Day camps and surprise animals. But I got a lot more done over the summer. Yeah. So it wasn't all at the end, right? So the last week before the show, I had like all my bags were done, all my yarn was dyed, and it was just all the little things.
Felt so nice.
So I was actually able to cast on a new project and just kind of not relax because I still.
But you had time to knit though.
Yeah, like I could not feel bad if I took an hour every night or an hour in the afternoon and knit and then did work, right? So it was nice that way.
And I have to say, this is the first year you actually planned to organize yourself really well, and it worked out well. So you did a great job.
So I'm hoping I can improve on that, and next time even do more. Like I really, really, really want to do things throughout the year and just put them aside, and I just never managed to do that for some reason. Yeah, I'm gonna really try.
It's hard
for the next one.
Well, it's hard too because there's always new fabrics that you're purchasing to do stuff with, and you can't purchase them a year in advance to do them a year later.
No, and I usually right before a show purchase new fabrics so that there's always something new. Yeah. But like I have lots and lots and lots of fabrics and smaller pieces left over from other clubs or whatever that I could work with throughout the year and just have a stockpile. For sure. And that's what I always intend to do, and that's what never happens.
I know. But you did really well this year. Your booth was amazingly packed, and when I got there, which was almost around noon, you could tell it cleared out quite a bit. So you must have been super busy in the morning.
Pretty busy.
And it seemed like everybody was saying to me that there was a big, huge, overwhelming flow of people coming in. By the time I got there, it felt like a lot of people cleared out, and people were walking with massive bags.
I think they dispersed, because I think because they all went in through the entrance, and it just kind of jammed up there, it felt like... So there's this big, huge line, apparently. Oh, okay. I didn't see it. Big, huge line, and then it kind of jammed up at the entrance because there was a few booths there that were really popular. So I think that's why people felt like that. And then once everybody kind of moved around,
got better.
Yeah, it's always better after like 11.
If I could say one thing, I didn't like the layout this year.
I don't think anybody did. But this is not the episode where we talk the whole time about the picture shows.
All right, so let's go on to our whips because that's what we're saying. So go ahead. You have.
So I'm going to show the one that you're sick of.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to show the one that you're sick of because we're going to do that after.
Yes.
I'm going to show the new one.
Let's show the new one. I know. Let's show the new one.
Okay. I'll show the new one. Okay, I'm actually working with a yarn you might be familiar with.
Oh, really? Oh, wow, how cool. I enjoy working with that yarn.
I'm working with, let's see here,
that's a nice color.
James Brett Marble Chunky, or not Marble Chunky, it's the DK.
It's the DK.
It's the DK. And this is Stash. So I'm working from Stash.
Oh, good. Yeah. That's excellent.
And this is because I'm cast on the fall project for the Child for All Seasons, year-long knit-along. Okay,
I haven't seen this yet.
Yeah, this is the last project, and when it came out, both designs are beautiful. I didn't bring up the other one. I didn't bring up Stephanie's. I'll have to show that. Or you can go on their group. But they both released, and then I was having a hard time picking because originally
I can understand that.
I was going to knit it for Avery, like I always do, right? So she picked one, but then I kept, like, you know, when you delay, like it's usually because there's something right?
You're not sure of.
Right.
Yes.
So it wasn't just that I was working on getting ready for the show, but it's just for some reason I couldn't decide on a yarn, and I couldn't decide that you need 2 colors for it, and you need 2 very distinct colors.
Oh. Like completely contrasting.
Completely different.
Oh, wow.
So because part of it you'll see when I show you the pattern, but part of it has to stand out.
Oh, neat.
And so I couldn't decide on my colors, and I couldn't decide, and then I was like, I love this design, but I don't see it working with her wardrobe and her sense, like her sense of style,
color and style.
her style preferences right now. Yeah. I just don't see it fitting in with that.
Yeah.
So then one day I had like one of those Bing moments, and I was like, oh, I've been meaning, one of my resolutions is to make a little sweater set for my friend's youngest.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, this would be perfect for him.
Oh, cool.
Right? And as soon as I thought that
So
way, I immediately thought of yarn in my stash, which is this one, the marble. And then I found a contrast that I had in stash as well.
Excellent.
So this is my contrast. These are the 2 colors I'm doing.
Oh, wow.
Okay? And you'll see, like, if you look
it
in
does
there,
have that reddish-y kind of burgundy or something.
Yeah. So this kind of brings
it brings that out nicely.
Okay?
Especially when you hold it up, you really see that pop.
And it's funny because when I first pulled this out of my stash, I was like, oh, I have that green marble. And then I pulled it out, I was like, is that pink? I don't know if they're going to like pink in their sweater.
It doesn't look like pink though.
But then I think when you put this with it,
it really makes it burgundy.
It makes it look more red. So I'm good with it now.
Very cool.
So I'll show you the pattern, and then I'll show you my progress. So this is called Satellites by Lisa Ross. Okay, so I'm gonna hold there. If you can't,
cardigan?
This is as close as I can get because I'm not Miss Monkey Arms.
Oh, would you like me to hold it closer for you?
You can try. But there's mosaic slip stitches on the bottom.
Oh, look how cool that is. There you go.
Monkey arms.
Isn't that really nice? I like that.
So you can see why you need a distinct color, right? Because otherwise that the slip stitch
Here, I'll
mosaic
show the red one because the red one might come up. There we go. See it? Isn't that cool?
If you don't use a contrasting color that really stands out, you're going to lose all that work, right?
And so that's a lot of work.
With this pattern, you start with the sleeves first. So I have finished one sleeve. There. And I'm this far on the second sleeve.
Oh, wow. I love that.
Yeah, so I'm happy with it.
I really love it. Why aren't you doing them? Never mind.
She was just going to ask why I'm not doing them 2 at a time.
That's right.
Why aren't I doing them 2 at a time? I don't like 2 at a time.
I know, but I'd be like exactly the same, knit up, and then they're done at once.
This took like 2 days. Like, it's not going to take forever.
No, it knits up really quickly.
Like,
actually, I have to say I really like knitting with the DK marble.
I do. This is one of the marble in general. Both the DK and marble.
And the
DK
chunky.
And chunky are one of my favorite acrylics. I love the colors because they're not striping, but they change.
Yeah.
And it's soft and it washes amazingly.
Yeah, it is soft.
Love it for kid stuff. That and Broco Vintage are my favorite kid yarns. So that's how far I've got on that. I have to finish the sleeves, and then you do the body. So once I start the body, I'll be able to start the color work.
Right.
And then you join at the arms and do all the yoke stuff. So, and it works out because you know how I wanted to do those little pants for her too?
Yeah.
They're the same colors, so they'll match.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the little
That'll be
pants.
very cool.
You'll see that in the future. So
that's a nice
my
project.
That's my first one.
But I really like the way that's knitting.
I am really liking how that's.
I was trying to find out I was trying to find where the other one was, but I didn't realize it was part of your thing, so I was going back. But I don't know.
Oh, you want to see Stephanie's design?
I'd love to see.
Because
it was both boys this time.
No, they always do a boy pattern and a girl pattern. Okay. But often they can either both or one of them is unisex. Like this technically is a unisex pattern. If you look at the FO thread, some of the testers did it for girls, and like it totally works for girls.
But you could totally, it's a cardigan, why not?
Yeah, but just I guess the graphic element of it just didn't fit in. I just couldn't see, it working with Avery, and then also I couldn't think of a yarn, and this just made me excited about it, right? So if you want to talk for 1 second, I can try and find...
Sure, I can always talk. I have no problem talking.
Yeah.
So...
you know what you're going to talk about?
Yes, the show.
I thought we were talking about the show.
I wasn't, you were. She had to spend most time in her booth. I got to walk around, and it was really nice because I have to say, the main floor was in the ice rink, so it was where the OHL players are, and it was the ice rink, so it was really nice. The upstairs, they had them like on the outskirts, and that was where the issue was, because
Yeah.
I even got lost. There was
Yeah.
not a good enough signage, and there was not enough to say, hey, go around this way,
Yeah.
or keep walking, or more vendors here. There was only one sign that I saw that said more vendors.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I think that lacked
I missed
for
the
me.
whole section
But
when I
kept-
got to walk around
Yeah.
because I didn't know if I was going in the right spot, or like I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
want to walk around and just it be empty,
Yeah.
right? So they definitely needed more signs.
Yeah. But it was really nice to see. It was,
And the stairs, oh my god.
there were so many stairs, and there were some steep stairs too. If you're
When
going
you've been
through
standing all day,
things.
stairs are not
There's
your friend.
A lot of, yeah. And
not fun.
I think either they need to have two rings side by side open
They
up to
normally
do
do.
it,
Yeah.
or a new venue.
No, I think this was just temporary.
I know, but even temporary.
I know, but they didn't. Maybe this was the best option they could find for the amount of people and the amount of vendors. So
That's true. I'm
It's
sure there's a
fine.
lot of people. It has to go with fire code.
yeah,
right?
and fire code and
So-
all that. So it was fine. I've heard that next year it's going to go back to the way it was. It's just because the original base in the auditorium was not available.
Oh, okay.
So it's fine.
I didn't see anything else going on there. That's what
It was being resurfaced or something. Like they're fixing
Oh, so yeah, okay.
Yeah.
They're doing the whole ice,
Yeah.
and that's a whole different ballgame. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God, you didn't do that?
it. No, because she doesn't wear pullovers.
You don't wear pullovers, so she doesn't wear pullovers. You ever try putting her in one?
Whatever. She just, it's very
It's funny
easy. She
how
likes,
you-
I know, but she likes wearing her cute tops with the pictures on them.
That
And
is
so I can get her to wear cardigans over that.
I would wear
But
that.
she won't choose to wear, anyway.
It's a little high
doesn't
neck,
matter.
but you know.
So this is, oh God, monkey arms, here you go. This is the girl's design.
This is so adorable.
I think it's
Look at
solar
that.
flare. So this is Stephanie's design.
Oh my God, you guys, if you have girls, you have to knit that. Actually, that'd be cool as even a boy sweater if you
Yeah.
put the colors
Yeah,
together,
you just
right?
do the, and you did like sleeves
I
and stuff. Yeah.
love it. And it has like, you actually knit the sleeve into it, and then there's just that little edge, I guess you do at
Yeah,
the
it's
bottom.
top down. So both of them,
Love it, look at that.
both of the patterns this season incorporate slip stitches.
I have to say, Stephanie and Lisa, you did a phenomenal job on these patterns. Like, phenomenal.
Yeah. So
Oh my
that's
God,
the
that is so
patterns.
cute. That might be a good like pattern that I could use for a boy at one time,
Maybe.
where I can mix two colors together. And yeah, as a short sleeve shirt, as a pullover, why not? That'd be awesome. Okay. That was
So that's
fun.
my first whip. And do you
Yeah.
have any whips? Are you going to discuss that one?
Yeah, do you want me to do that
Discuss
now?
that one and
Okay.
then I'll do mine. She has a
So-
conundrum.
There's a word for it, yeah. That's about right. Sorry, I just wanted to pull up to see my yardage. Okay, so as you guys know, I started this shawl. If I can pull it up. Okay, I started this shawl. Let's see if I can hold this properly without needles getting in the way. See it? This was the one. This is dyed by Lindsay. This is her yarn. That's absolutely stunning. I love the colors.
The conundrum is not with the
You
yarn.
see my little yarn bowl? It's so cute. It's not the yarn. It's definitely not the yarn. And the pattern I'm using is the, oh, I guess it would be this one. It's the Casapinka's Zamboni. And I like Casapinka's designs. I really do. I just don't know if I like Zamboni. I like patterns that I can wear shawls that are two-sided. This one here, this is the one side. And this is the other, which doesn't mean I can't wear it. It just, there's no really pattern to it. You know what I mean? It just shows like, yarn. And then I don't know if I like these odd little, I don't know. They're like little bumps because you're doing a certain stitch, which I can't talk about because it's a pay pattern. And they're supposed to stick out a little bit. So they're supposed to be like a little tooth here, a little tooth there. And it's every so often a little tooth. And
There a tooth, there a tooth.
Yeah. Everywhere a tooth. Old McDonald, no.
It's probably because she's listening to nursery rhymes. back there.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if I really like the pattern to go with
You're just
this
not
yarn.
feeling it. Like you're not like
Yeah.
looking, you're not dying to work on it all the time. Like
Yeah.
you're not just, there's a, yeah.
I love the yarn. I got 450 yards of this beautiful colorway. I needed some help. I do. Guys, if you have any recommendations, you know, as long as it's a one-piece shawl, no other color to add, crescent shape would be awesome. Yes, I have stipulations that go with it. This is 450 yards, so I have a lot to use here. But yeah, it has to be something that will be like, this is kind of variegated, so something that will show
Will
like
work with
variegated.
it.
Yeah. I looked at the Pebble, is it Pebble Beach? Is that what I
Pebble
just showed you?
Beach.
I love the shawl, but
yeah, it
not for
looks
this.
better
It
in
has to be
solid.
solid, definitely.
Just looks better.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm thinking of ripping this out, and if
Yeah.
you guys have any recommendations, I'm totally up for recommendations, and I'd be happy to, you know, see what you guys have, and hopefully before Thursday.
So chop.
Before Thursday. No pressure, guys.
She's on a deadline.
I'm on a deadline. No, I just need ideas before Thursday.
Yeah,
so
she wants to take it on a trip.
Yeah. Yeah, as I talked about, I'm going on vacation with my hubby, and so the next time we're going to podcast will be it's the end of the September, beginning of October, that first weekend. I don't even know the dates, but whatever that weekend is, the 30th or 1st or something like that. That's when we'll be podcasting next. So I'm sorry we'll be on a little bit of a break.
But we'll have lots of knitting.
She'll have tons of knitting.
I'm so looking forward to it.
She will have so much knitting. She might even have FOs.
Right, give me a number.
Of what? How many FOs? Or
how many FOs should I have?
At least 2.
2 FOs. Okay. I'm gonna do my
best. You could totally have 2.
Do my best.
Well, because I think you're gonna have that one as an FO.
Those should be done.
Yeah.
So give me a challenge, people.
What do you want?
Give me 3.
3? Okay, let's do 3. 3 FOs. And how many whips will you have after with that?
I don't know, because that might be all I work on, and then I finish all my projects.
That's
right?
fine.
Okay, so at least 1 whip and 3 FOs.
1 whip, 3 FOs.
That's
okay. I will be having 2 whips, and I don't know if I'll have an FO out of them, but I'll have 2 whips. So wherever we get. All right, so help me with this, guys, and I really appreciate it.
I am going to finish.
Oh, are you going to finish
that beaded yarn?
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Wow. There's challenges.
3 weeks.
We're going to hold her to this, guys. Definitely.
It's on camera.
It's set in stone now. Yeah. All right, so that's all I got.
Okay, so that's what you got.
Yeah. So you're going to show your
I have
whip?
my last whip that you've all seen and you're tired of, and then we are going to talk about our cowl momentarily. The current cowl.
The current cowl.
And then
our
new cowl.
Our new cowl.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that one.
Okay, so these socks.
Okay.
These are my socks for the current cowl, which is the cartoon knit along knitting at Tiffany's, where you just have to do a project that is inspired by a cartoon that is on TV or a cartoon that is in your newspaper, like funny papers. So these are my Swamp Monster socks, inspired by the Swamp Monster and Scooby-Doo because of the colorway. Okay,
perfect.
I love how it's knitting up, but it is boring to knit. Okay, it is so boring. Oh my god,
is it? But it's so like your favorite. Aren't you doing the rib?
Yeah, but it's like ribbed. It's ribbing in like this green that's not doing anything. Like, I love the color for my brother's friend.
Me too.
But like it's not very exciting to knit. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you know, it's like it's not very exciting to knit. So this is it in stockinette, and I love that it's not pooling and it's all nice and spread out. This is the ribbed part. I'm doing a 3x2 rib on the front, and then I'm past the heel now.
Woohoo! And
I'm up the leg. And I could probably start the top ribbing now.
I was gonna say, how long do you want to make it? Have you tried it on again?
I haven't tried it on. I haven't tried it on since I tried it on to make sure the foot fit and the foot fit. So I haven't tried it on the leg, but
I don't know.
I'm only doing the ribbing on the front. And my brother said to make them about like I'd make his, which is a shorter cuff. He doesn't like super long, so he's at a shorter cuff. So like when I fold it in half.
It's about half. It's
I'm about here, so I'm pretty sure.
I think you need to start your cuff.
It's like here. I could think I could do my cuff. So I'm almost done the first sock.
Woohoo!
But it's the first sock. I have another one to do.
I do too.
I know, but then that takes forever for me, and I would get even more sick of it. I've done it. I just don't like it. It's not my thing. It's just not my thing. It's your thing, not my thing. I know. So it's not that I'm not used to it. It's not going to become my thing.
Well, no, I don't think it will.
It's just not my thing.
I like doing it.
So I like one at a time. It's just the way I like it. So, but these are almost done.
It's good.
So these should hopefully definitely be one of the foes.
This should be definitely it.
They need to be because his friend's birthday is in September.
Oh, that's like now.
That's why I started these at the beginning of August, thinking they'd be done.
Yeah. When in September?
I don't know.
Oh.
Okay, he's just lucky if he gets them in September.
I know.
So
I know.
There we go. So those are for our cowl. So our cowl ends in the end of September.
Yeah.
So there's still time.
This year? Is that when in September ends?
30. Yeah.
Oh, there's 30 days in September?
Yes.
We're good.
Yes. 30 days.
So I think
do the song.
That's a Saturday.
I
think that's a Saturday, and the first is Sunday for October 1st. Okay, so Saturday.
So you have until the end of the month to do any projects. Just relate it to a cartoon character somehow, and even if you can't, post a picture of what you're working on. Just say, hey guys, how can I relate this to a cartoon?
Exactly.
And someone will help you.
Oh my god, yeah.
We'll post pictures.
Yeah.
Everybody's finding cartoon pictures online.
There's so many. Yeah. Oh, and I've related mine to a cartoon.
Oh, so okay.
I just gotta remember which one it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do we want to do that then?
So
and then?
we can go right into that. Well,
and then do our new cowl after.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Okay.
So,
So how about you show this?
I have a Diamonds Are Forever.
Yeah, and I have a Diamonds Are Forever.
Yeah, and my Diamonds Forever is with the cartoon Cal.
Okay, she figured out how to relate it.
Yeah.
Because we discussed this last time, how she was going to make it fit in.
I forget the name of the actual character, but my husband knows it, of course, because all I had to do is show him the colorway, and I'm like,
tell me
what does it
cartoon.
look like? Yeah, and he, just like that. I'm like, are you serious? But it was funny because he picked the same one that I was thinking, like from the same, so I picked Tiger Cats.
Okay.
So there's a tiger cat that is blue with a little bit of yellow in him and a little bit of green in him.
Yes.
And I forget his name, but my husband knows it perfectly. And this is finished. Look at that. It's freaking phenomenal. Sorry, I'm twisting it because I haven't
Pressed it.
Yeah, I haven't put the buttons on yet because so it needs buttons. There's where the buttons go. It's on the, I guess, bias or like. Yeah, so the buttons go all the way down here. I have cute little blue buttons that go with it. Needs to sew on. Look at that. It has like that little striping kind of thing to it. Now this is the marble DK, and I really love knitting with it. And this, I was going to show you the pattern. I'm going to get the pattern. 1 second.
You had it.
I did have it. And then I turned it off by accident because, yeah. So this here is the pattern. Oopsies. I can do this today. There we go. So it's Beyond Papirium, because I can pronounce that. You see that? It's so cute. So I did buttons all the way down the whole thing because on the side here. So I have 9 buttons, actually exactly. And it was the cutest little thing to knit up. It's knit all in one piece. I knit everything to the sleeves, put the sleeves on stitch holders, and then I had to do the rest of the sleeves. So the only thing that doesn't match 100% are the sleeves. But
Yeah,
who
but
cares?
that's what I like about this marble DK is that because it's not distinct stripes.
Yeah, it's
like
so cute.
even if the flow of the colors doesn't match up, it doesn't look odd.
It's the cutest little sweater. Best project I've knitted for a kid ever, I have to say. I really love knitting it in one piece. And it was super quick that when I was doing car knitting, and I posted it a few weeks ago, I actually knit the bottom about maybe 3 inches or so longer, so I had to rip it back, which was fine. And I just finished this recently on my business trip that I was on. And it was great. I loved it. So it's all done. Just needs to have ends woven in.
And buttons.
That was me rolling my eyes.
Did you do it the right way?
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to be. No, I don't do it your way. I still know how to do that one. So I gotta sew them in myself, weave them in, and then I gotta sew buttons on. I've never done buttons, so that'll be fun. I asked my husband today, how do you sew on buttons? Because he's better at me than any of that. So yeah, needle and thread is what Aryn says.
That's
so
what I
we'll
use.
do needle and thread. And so yeah, that's done. So this was part of the cartoon cal. I was very
So
proud
that was
of
part of the
myself.
cartoon cal.
And I got an FO, so we're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Now I have a faux too.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I could relate it to it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so this was the test knit. So remember last time I was working on it, and I was, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 inches in, and I was like, ooh, I need to finish this for next time.
That's
The
right.
deadline of the test knit, the deadline is before our next episode, right? I finished it. It was actually funny because I found that the last part of the pattern where more stitches went faster for me than the beginning of the pattern.
Oh,
and I think
really?
it was because I used a gradient yarn. So in the beginning, those sections of color were very long.
Oh, I see.
So it was just like, oh, I'm still working on the blue, blah, right? And then
Yes.
once I got to where there was more stitches and the color sections were shorter, it seemed like
It was going quicker because you were
yeah.
striping faster, right?
Yeah,
So you're
yeah.
changing color.
So it's all blocked.
It's so pretty.
And see, I like this because I can't tell the right. I think this is the right
Do you
side.
love it?
I like it, yeah. I'm not sure person.
Oh, look at that.
So I did the small. Here, we started on that end.
Yeah,
So there's
ready?
the purple. We did this totally inked yarns. Her flutter color in a gradient.
I love how it
There we
stripes
go.
like that.
All right, so I don't know if you can
Keep
see.
going.
I'm going.
There we go.
So there's a lace mesh right there.
On the bottom here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a built-in picot edge as you go.
Yeah.
And then there's a picot bind off here. That's the picot bind off. There's a stretchy edge built in, so I didn't have to do any crazy stuff to get it to block out
Oh,
nice
nice.
and nice and straight. There's a stretchy edge built in. There's all of these edgings built in, so it is like I have to really look to figure out which is the right side and which is the wrong side. So this is all the stuff that we look for. Now, this is the small size. I think there's a medium and a large as well.
So this used up one full skein.
This was
So
one
like
skein,
4 or 5 or
about
something.
400 yards. I actually used a little less than that because I had some left over. I wasn't sure how much it would take to do the bind off.
Right.
So this was about 390 yards that I used.
Do you do this picot bind off afterwards?
Yes, this is your last row. There is a medium and a large, and I think if you wanted to wear it as a shawl, you'd be better off with a medium or large. This is more like
a scarf.
Yeah, when you wear it like this, it's better suited to this type of wear.
Oh, are you gonna wear that
Right now? Or
Not
just
right
in
now.
general?
In general.
You know what? Okay.
Your purple and orange are.
I found some jackets online, some like fitted.
Oh, nice. New ones again?
Some fitted fall jackets.
Oh,
fall.
Oh.
Because I got a winter jacket, but I don't have any good, like, nice fall jackets.
Right.
So I picked up 2 fall jackets. Because I'm like, this needs like a nice fall kind of, fitted jacket, right? And then the project that we want to do for the next cow, I'm like, I need a shorter jacket.
Yes, exactly.
Right? So I found a fitted shorter jacket to go.
Oh, nice.
So I would wear that with this.
You're shopping away. I barely shop people.
Well, I had to coordinate. Like,
she coordinates better than I do. I need to
knitwear. Like, I need something to go with my new knitwear, right? So this is how I'd wear the small. Like when you just do like your crooked.
That's really nice though.
If you wanted to wear it around your shoulders, like the model picture, I would do the medium or large.
But I like that because it's perfect.
But yeah, I'm just saying, don't make the small expecting it to be like a shawl size.
Yeah.
Because it's more of a scarf.
And you can, I don't want to touch this on your boob, but stop moving so I don't touch your boob.
Getting
but
friendly.
you could wear this outside like that and then pin it.
Yes, I could do that.
And that way you have this streak of other color coming in the front.
So remember my complaint about the black and orange and the Halloween? I think wearing it doesn't, it's not as, in my mind, it doesn't bother my brain as much.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I love the pattern, I have to say, and I love the colors, how it worked all well together.
Yes, I don't think I said this was Stephanie Lotvin. And it's a new pattern coming out, and you were right, it's October because it's exclusive to a yarn store for a certain period, and then after that period, it's going to be available to the public. So sometime in the beginning of October, it should be available, or mid-October.
Very nice.
Mid-October, I think it's mid because it was like my wedding anniversary or something.
Nice.
So mid-October.
Very nice.
I won't tell you.
It's honestly, it's really pretty. I would just eliminate that one picot bind off edge for me.
You don't have to do the picot bind off. I don't mind the picot
like
bind
the other
off because I find it gives it.
Symmetry?
Yes, thank you. But yeah, it doesn't bother me.
guess.
And I'm not like super like yay picots or anything, but I like how it balances. I like how it balances the shawl. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a great shawl. I really do.
Like
okay.
Very happy.
Excellent.
So that's my fill.
Excellent. So the only other thing I have to talk about is still our Katoon Cal because this is part of my Katoon Cal.
Okay.
And I am actually ready to cast this on.
Okay.
And I'm doing the Wonder Woman pattern. Oh, you can't see that. No, you can. I'm doing the Wonder Woman pattern. Oh, you can see the reflection of the camera there.
Yeah, because this is another trip project.
Yeah, so I'm winding this up today, actually, and I'm going to try to cast this on. Now, I'm short yardage.
Just a little bit. We're thinking she's going to have to take out border rows.
I think, well, with both colors, I'm short.
I don't know what you can do with the
I think it's like 30-something yards I'm short with each color because Miss Babs doesn't make them longer than 400 yards each. And, which is okay. So I might have to take off 2 rows, I figured, somewhere to make it work out. This would be fine because it's garter edging rows and I can do top and bottom, not a big deal. This is going to be hard because the W needs to, it needs to all be even.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I'm not sure where to make it smaller because you'll notice it. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. It might have to be like a row everywhere and make the whole W thing smaller in every section.
Maybe. Yeah, you could probably do that if you did every single section less than 2 rows.
Yeah, like 1 row here, 1 row on the big one, and 1 row here, 1 row there.
That would probably work.
1 row on everything might work it.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Perfect. So that's what I'm going to be casting on. I'm actually really excited.
I'm excited.
So yeah, and that's coming with me on my vacation. I know I'm not taking socks, and I know I'm not taking something small. I'm taking something large to bring with me. But
I think if you bring your other shawl and whatever new pattern you choose something that's very simple. That will be like your sock knitting.
Yeah, yeah, it will be. And it's okay because it'll be morning knitting for me. It's the time I do it. It will be morning knitting. And I'll either be knitting, by my room I have a plunge pool. We're going to a kids resort. So it's really funny actually. We're going to a place where it has a full-on water park. And we're super excited about that because I'm a big kid and so is my husband. So we're going to have a water park that's beside us all day long that we get to go and use. My husband scuba dives basically from morning till afternoon. So from morning to afternoon, if I don't want to hang out by the big pool, I have a plunge pool by my room, our room, and then I can just hang out there, knit, and then, you know, dunk in the pool when I get too hot. And when he comes back, we usually do lunch, and then we hang out, and we'll go to the water park, and we'll go to the beach, and, you know, then we'll do other stuff that we have to do ourselves. So I'm super excited. And this year we're closer to Dunn's River Falls, and I actually asked him if we can go. I think it's been since I was 3 years old. I've been dying to go to Jamaica, which we've been before, and I love it. But Dunn's River Falls was on my list to do. So I think this year we're going to do one excursion. That will be it. I don't always need to go and do excursions when we travel. It's not something, you know, it just depends what we want to do. So, but unfortunately, the eco part of Dunn's River Falls, people are destroying it. It's humans that are destroying it because they're walking up the falls and they're destroying it, and it's becoming, you know, not as pretty as it used to be. And I told him, I said, I could just do a drive-by, go there, take some pictures, hang at the bottom. I don't have to climb it. He's like, well, if we're going to be there, we might as well climb it. I'm like, yeah, but that ruins the eco of it. I'm like, I don't want to be part of that. I said, I love it, and to me, that's a heritage of Jamaica. So, but yeah, I'm super excited to go away. Super excited. I need vacation time. It's time for me to have just vacation time, not knitting retreats, not, you know, anything else.
You don't really have to socialize. It's
pure vacation, relaxed time, and get my brain to chillax, because I have a lot of work, and when I come back, it's work again, and I need that break for me to, every couple times a year, I need that break. I'm not sure what that was. Anyways, what are we on to next? Are we on to
I think we're on to our new
girl's
cowl.
best friend. Oh, we're going to talk cowl? Okay, let's do
And the only reason we're talking about the new cowl is because it will start October 1st.
Yeah, so you want to
And our next episode is not going to be until slightly after that. So we want to give you the chance to think about what you want to do, and even start on October 1st before we do our next episode.
Well, you got to get prepared. Like if you need to order yarn or whatever you need to do,
yarn,
or
you
look
might
at your
need to design your
patterns.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about it now. We are going to talk about it now so that you can get ready.
Excellent.
And we can get ready. I think I have everything I need for mine.
Okay.
But you don't, right?
Oh, I did pull up a pattern. Well, because I really don't have a pattern, but I could show something. So you go first.
Okay, so should we say what it's called?
Yes.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready. We're saying it together?
No.
Okay. It's going to be the Love Your Booty Cow. Because the projects are going to be focused. There's two parts. Okay, we figured out for different ways of participation. Okay, so both Tiffany and I have been dying to make a skirt.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why we're like, oh, we should do something that, you know, where you're making something to show off your behind,
booty.
right?
Yeah.
Your beautiful booty.
Everybody's got junk in their trunk.
So, but for people who may not want to make something for a skirt, there might be people who are just like, you know, I'm not interested in making a skirt. If you still want to participate, we have figured out a way.
Yes.
You can make any pattern as long as it has the word butt or bum.
Or bum.
Or
booty.
No, because booties, I looked it up and it's all baby booties.
Oh, it's baby booties.
Yeah.
Oh,
so either butt
no.
or bum
Okay.
is in either the title of the pattern or in the yarn name.
Excellent.
Okay?
Okay.
So if your yarn has butt or bum, or if the pattern name has butt or bum, and if you put that search in Ravelry, some fun things come up. Then you can participate. But otherwise, as long as it's something that you will be wearing, it's a garment that covers your butt, it qualifies. So what I'm going to be making, I want to make two things. And actually, one of the things I want to make, you could technically make and you could wear it as a cowl.
Yes, this is something that I came up with years ago, and I showed her, because I was like, I love it, and I thought it was excellent.
Because your arms are longer.
Of course.
So this is called the Bum Cozy.
Let's just make it a little bigger so they can see it. Okay. Okay. Do you see it?
So Bum Cozy. So technically, it's not a skirt. It's actually just a tube that you wear over
your butt.
Over your butt. Like, so in wintertime, if you're wearing leggings, it just gives a little added layer to your butt.
Yeah, like especially if you're walking or taking buses or something like that, it will keep you warm.
But it looks like a skirt.
It is so cute.
And this is what I bought a shorter jacket for.
Yes, I can see
because all my jackets
What
are
color is
long
your jacket?
I either got a black one or a gray one. I don't know.
Okay.
Something neutral.
Pretty cool.
So that's the first project I want to make. And that's the one, when I showed in the last episode, that yarn that my dad gave me, that I'm going to dye.
Here's a front view of it, just to show people.
It's got all these lovely cables.
Look at that. It's gorgeous.
But because it's just a tube, you could
and it looks like
make it as a cowl. You can make it as a cowl and it would totally fit in.
You could wear it for both.
Yeah. But so my grandpa, not my grandpa, her grandpa, my dad gave me that Brazen Little yarn.
Yes. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm going to double it and dye it. And that's what I'm going to make for that.
There you go. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. It's just
and it has, are you going to do that?
No, I'm going to do an elastic waistband. I'm going to make it like a skirt.
If you were to do the drawstring, then you can totally do it as a cowl for sure.
Well, even if you
With
don't,
the elastic waistband, because it's not that tight.
Yeah.
Exactly. It will work. It is phenomenal. I've been checking out this pattern for years because I was just like, it would be a great thing to have, and it has to be a skirt. So like if you're going to someone's house, you can actually take it off, and you have your pants or whatever underneath, and you're just wearing it outside. Yeah. So yeah, it's like a cowl for your bum.
So my second project, which I also already have the yarn for, is Debbie Reese. Her new pattern.
Look at that.
The marled skirt.
Isn't that cool?
And this is an actual skirt.
It is.
But I'm going to take all those yarns that I had picked out for a Find Your Fade.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use it for this, which I think will be perfect.
I just want to show.
And I'm not going to do the drawstring on this. I'm going to do an elastic waist.
Yeah. There's a side view of it.
Yeah.
I think it's great. Skirts are so much fun, and you can wear tights and leggings
underneath. Well, that's the thing,
them.
because I'm wearing leggings more, and
whatever you like.
I just think they're going to be really fun to wear over leggings in the winter.
I agree.
So what are you working on or going to be working on?
So, I actually am so happy. So, I don't know if I announced, so I'll announce now. I got into the Ann Budd retreat in Edmonton in November. Super excited to go. Like, super excited. And I have a full day class. It's like a 6-hour class or something with Ann Budd, who's going to teach me how to make a custom skirt for me. So I'm making one of her skirts. So just to show you, this is Tavia. I think that's how you pronounce it, Tavia. And I love it. So it's flat on top and then pleated, and then you can do like different designs in between the pleats there. And this one's a fingering, but I actually really like this pattern. And I swear, everybody that tried this on at SSK looked amazing in it. Ann wore a different one every day, and she wore leggings underneath, like she wore capri style leggings underneath, and she always looked so classy. Really, she did, and she always matched. And it was a great skirt. I tried it on. For me, it just needs to be a little shorter above my knee, which is not a problem. And so when I was traveling just now in Maine, I found yarn for it. Ooh, so this is going into stash. But
okay, so shall we? Is there anything else we want to say about the new cowl, or should we go?
It's starting October 1st, and it's going till December 31st.
So 3
months. Did we not mention that?
No, we didn't.
Okay,
so 3 months.
So 3 months. You have time to work on it. That's why you can do more than one or whatever you need to do.
And so remember, basics are you're either making a garment that covers your butt, or you're making any pattern that has bum or butt in the name of the pattern or the yarn name.
So it has to be like it has to be like it could be socks.
It could be like I don't think because there's those coasters, right? Those are cute. So like I think if we put a 50-gram minimum.
Yes.
So as long as you use 50 grams of yarn for your project, obviously if you're doing a garment, it's going to be more than that. But like there were some really cute cat butt coasters. There was. And so if you did like a set of those,
that would work.
That would probably work. Yeah. Maybe not one, but like if you did a set.
You had to do a set, yeah.
So if you look on Ravelry and just type those words in, and patterns will come up, you'll find stuff.
Yes, there's a lot.
Yeah, and I think
there's a lot of fun things to do.
All we need to say.
So going into
we're gonna go into enabling now.
Diamonds are girl's best friend.
Yeah. Diamonds, new diamonds, and you know we have new diamonds because we went to Kitchener. Yeah.
So when I was in Portland, Maine for a work trip,
at this.
And I was staying downtown, and so I walked everywhere. It was crazy. It was so nice there. So I was walking around, and of course, when I'm walking around at 5, 6 o'clock at night, I'm finding yarn shops that are still open.
Who doesn't?
And so this girl I messaged, and I actually got her mom, who is the dyer, and she's like, "Oh, well, Tessa's stepped out of the shop. She'll be back." So I messaged her daughter. She gave me her cell. I messaged her saying, "Hey, I'm here from Canada, and I'd love to pop in." Now I've seen her stuff at Maryland Sheep and Wool. But it's like getting into her booth is like, you know, you got to be an ant to fit into there. It's just like, it's packed. And at that time I didn't know what I wanted to do. But now because I had this project in mind, I had a vision. I knew exactly what I wanted. So when I walked in there, she has this gradient, which is gorgeous. It's a black, gray, and cream color, but wasn't right for this, not what I wanted. And she had it knit up. It was stunning. But I wanted something I can wear with almost everything. And I didn't want black because who wants to knit with black right now? I don't. Not even a skirt. Not me. So I got this gorgeous gray. It's like a kind of pewtery charcoal gray.
Pewter, yeah.
Yeah, it is stunning.
And they are big skeins.
These skeins, so I have to tell you, I was really impressed. It's 100% wool, but feel how soft it is. It's a superwash merino light.
Yeah, it's merino, yeah.
It's 770 yards a skein. It's
8
something
ounces.
like
It's like a double skein.
$30-something.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. When she told me the price of them, because at first I thought, oh my God, 770 yards. I thought these were going to be like $70 skeins or something.
Fibbing.
$35 or $38 a skein.
US.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's a double skein. That's 8 ounces.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy. That is crazy.
So at 770, I have 14-something hundred yards.
Yeah.
And that's more than what I need for a skirt. More than what I need. Because it's also going to be a little bit shorter. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah. I love it. I'm so excited. I am so excited.
Have fun winding those.
And it's a DK. I know, I don't have a skein winder big enough. So I don't know what's going to happen. So this might have to come with me. And hopefully maybe they might have something big enough for me to wind it there. What was I going to say? This is a DK Sport, between a DK Sport. I didn't want to do fingering because I don't want to knit a fingering skirt. I didn't want to do worsted because I didn't want it to be too chunky for my first skirt. I thought if I didn't like it, I won't wear it, and to put all that into it. This I thought would be a perfect, like for the style of it, being pleated and everything, I think this would be perfect. So that's why when Ann Bud teaches me how to make my own skirt that fits me perfectly, I figured I'll just do a swatch in this, even though I hate swatches, but I'll do a swatch in this to figure out what I'll get.
You want it to fit properly.
I want it to fit really nicely. Yeah, I do. So I'm excited. So this is what I got. It feels like
it's so nice.
It's huge. So I'm really happy with that. So that was one thing I bought.
Okay.
Do you want me to show the other stuff I bought from May?
Might as well. Keep going.
So I'm sorry, I'm off camera. So she also had a little bit of minis, and I just wanted some color. And this is her sock, Super Sock and Baby. It's a 80%, 20% nylon, 80% superwash merino. So just so I have some like toes
and stuff,
and maybe cuffs.
Because this will go with about 98% of your sock, Aryn.
Right? That's what I was thinking too. So I really liked it. So those were cute. And they weren't even expensive. And then the other thing that I got, and just to let you know, let me show you this because I think I do have a card here. Can you see that? Test Design Yarns. There you go. So when you walk in, she gives you a pamphlet like this that lists all her yarns she has, all the prices and everything, and it tells you colors on the front, and everything's in here, like everything. So yeah, I couldn't believe it because I couldn't even find the yarn that she was telling me about, and then it was crazy, like crazy pricing. I have to say, if you're gonna buy stuff,
so you would go back there.
I would if I was doing a larger project. If I was doing a sweater and I need to worsted, I definitely go back because if you look through here and you see the pricing on it, you will. I couldn't believe it. Even if it's US dollars, I mean, I have US dollars that I travel with because I have a US account, so I don't have to convert from Canadian to US. But if you look at the prices based on the yardage, it's very, very, very good.
It's very reasonable.
Yeah. So I also went to Knitted Wit in Portland, Oregon. What a cute little shop. I really, really enjoyed it. Sorry for the crinkling. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Here is their card. And on the back, which was cute, they have like needle sizes.
Know what needles you have.
Yeah. So if you carry that in your wallet, you have needle sizes. But it's also on Ravelry if you use Ravelry. And then I got a little pin from them.
Cool.
So I got this. I pronounce it Jagerspun because to me it's a J, but it could be Jagerspun.
I think it's Jager. Anyway.
So this is our green line. It's about 332 yards. It's 100% organic wool. It's called Colorways Lagoon, and it is made in the US. And it was $15.
Let me feel it, please.
Feel that, and then tell me, isn't that nice?
For 100%, and you know what I'm like with 100% wool.
Yeah. And it's organic, and I thought it's really soft.
There's no prickles.
It's a DK.
No prickles.
And I was like, I could totally make something out of that. And for the price, I was like,
yep,
I'm sold.
That's nice. Totally.
Yeah.
That'd be nice for more too.
That's what I thought. So it would be really nice. So I didn't know what to do with it. Hat, maybe finger mitts. And I was thinking maybe to line my mitts if I do something. I don't know. We'll see. There's another class that's Ann Bud teaches that she does a double line mitt. Okay. And I thought this might be it. I still
have to make myself a pair of double line mitts.
I know you started them. You just never finished them.
No, I need to finish them because I want them. See, again, I want the product, but I don't really care about the knit, and it's not done.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a pattern here.
You mean you're just starting to see that pattern?
I know that pattern exists. But,
hey, I'm the one who says, hey, I want to knit this,
almost
and I never knit it. So
there's maybe one project in my cabinet of shame that's not for me.
oh, this is a sport.
But almost every project that's in my cabinet of shame is projects for me that I've started that I just don't finish.
Yeah,
I have a sweater in there that I haven't finished.
You have Dennis's sweater too.
See, that's two. So I have a sweater for my brother and a sweater for Dennis.
Oh, I didn't realize it was your brother's sweater.
My brother's sweater is at least like 5 years old. Yeah. But everything else is, I have my mitts, I have my cowl,
Yeah.
I have my sweater,
Yeah.
I have my t-shirt. I have another sweater that I was going to start for myself. It's bad.
Yeah, but you just finished that other sweater. What made you finish that one?
Which one was that?
That bluish purple one you just did from.
Oh, I don't know why I finished that.
Yeah, because you finished that one, and that's really nice on you.
Maybe because I really want, I don't know, because I really want the product of that too.
Yeah,
She's
so
getting very
we'll
impatient.
see.
I want to say hello. Do you want to show them?
Let's show everybody Avery's new look.
Avery's got a new
Here's
look.
a new do.
Okay, why does Avery have a new look?
Because I cut in my hair.
She cut her hair all by herself. Such a big girl. Yeah, so we had to go and get it
touched up.
touched up. Yes, so she's got a brand new look, and it was right before school, so she had a brand new look for her first day of school, right?
Yeah.
And can we show here? Where's your? You got a little braid. So now we do little braids
Little braids.
with beads. We put little beaded braids in her hair. Yeah, and she's so fancy. You so fancy? Yeah.
And I have to say, she looks exactly like Dennis
Oh,
now.
well, I always yes. Right, stuff.
To before with her longer hair, I thought she looked more like Aryn.
I've always said
I
that
did.
she looks like Dennis.
I always thought she looked a little bit more like you. But with her shorter hair now, I see Dennis. I see like a mini Dennis. That's like mini me.
I've always seen it, and if you look at Dennis's picture from him in kindergarten, it's like a little Avery sitting right there.
Wow.
They look exactly the same.
It's cute.
Yeah.
I like her long hair, but that's me because I
Me
like
too,
long
but
hair.
it grows.
But
Right?
hair grows.
Hair
Good thing
grows.
it's only hair.
And she's 6. She doesn't care. She's not even 6. She's 5. She doesn't care.
I know.
Yeah.
She's 5.5.
If I had to write down her age somewhere, it would be 5. So.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
But she doesn't care about her hair.
She doesn't care. She's very proud
Could
of
have been
herself.
worse. She could have like shaved her eyebrows off.
I wouldn't even care if she'd done her eyebrows, but she could have cut it so short that we had to buzz her. I think I would have. I think I would have been a little bit more upset.
Oh my god.
She didn't do that.
She didn't do that.
No.
She could have put permanent marker on her and that would have never come off.
I would be fine with marker.
Yeah, well I know. It's just not a bad thing. But I'm just saying like they would have been funnier things to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never had that happen to me as a kid. Did you? Did your brothers ever try to cut your hair?
I don't
when you
think
were
so,
little?
because they were younger than me, and I think I would have beat
Did you
them.
buzz their hair?
No.
Okay. My girlfriend, my best friend that I grew up with, she had a bald spot at the front of her hair here, and she tried cutting mine. I remember I was 3, and I actually have a picture of us in the pool after she cut her hair, and I didn't have mine cut. And we were 3, and I remember that she tried to cut mine. I'm like, don't touch me. I'm like, no. I was just that smart, I guess, at that time. So I was like, you never know. So that was, oh wait, no, I have one other thing. 2 other things. So on my last day in Portland, before I was heading to the airport, I just left a facility and I'm like, hey, I was talking to this lady at the facility and she's like, you know, there's a yarn shop nearby, because I said the only time I've been in Maine was to Millinocket. We went on a knitting trip together, which we haven't done in so long.
Yes.
And I kind of miss it.
Silly
It's
Canadian
really
dollar.
nice.
Yeah.
And so Halcyon Yarn is like right near there. And so I popped into this place. Oh my God, this place is massive. It's huge. They have a lot of their yarns. They have 100% wools, and they have some other stuff in there. They do carry Madeline Tosh and stuff like that. But yeah, so I picked up this pattern because I saw this knit up and I really like it, but you can't see it.
I was like,
So it's linen. It's a linen stitch,
Okay, cool.
and you actually use.
Have fun with that.
You actually use one skein for the hat of and one for color, and one skein is solid. So they actually use Malabrigo Rios, and then one skein of like a Joe Sharp.
Okay, cool.
And if you wanted to do the cowl and the hat, it's 2 skeins.
Cool.
So yeah, I thought it was really
I'm
cute.
sure you have some.
And I really liked it. So I was like, I like the pattern. I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna buy it to keep it, and if one day it's in my thing. And before that, I went to, this was a cutest shop. They were super, super nice here. I had a lot of fun with these ladies. This was called Mother of Pearl Yarn Shop. look at their cards. Isn't that too cute? Look at that. That is so cute. I really had fun in this shop. So I got something different in this shop because I got some stitch markers that would remind me of Maine. So this is more of, and it's by
Okay, you know what I saw? I saw palm trees, and I'm like, how the heck do palm trees remind you of Maine?
They're lobsters. I kind of love her. Lobsters. That was because she took a quick look at it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really like these. And then I got a pair of carbons in a 3.5, which I should have gotten. I went down a size. I think it was for the shawl in case, because I'm going to Jamaica. I'm knitting it. I didn't know if I wanted to bring my hayas or my good needles, so I figured these, in case something happened to them,
You wouldn't really.
I wouldn't be missing them too much. So I got the carbons on a 3.5, interchangeable with the cable. And I got the longest cable they had, which is a 40-inch. So hopefully that'll hold or be enough. So that was a gut. And I couldn't resist this. I've always wanted one. And now I gotta just find the hat that goes with it. So I got a pom-pom. Look how cute that is. Can you feel how soft that is?
I'm sure it's very soft. Yes.
I have to have soft pom-poms.
Like you have like a little animal in your hand.
Yeah. I like softness. My one cat's super soft.
But when it's on your head, you don't even feel it.
Oh, I'll be playing with my pom-pom. You be seeing me do this and like playing with my pom-pom. Yeah, but I love it. I love it. So that was my big splurge at the shop. But if you ever want to go, I have to say the ladies at the shop have great samples knit up all over the store, from babies to adults to shawls to sweaters. They had the cutest like bags that talked about, you know, how you knit with balls and all these little fun sayings, like the 3 things to do is like eat, sleep, knit, and repeat. Like I like stuff like that. Oh, they had another one with that? So yeah, I liked all that stuff. They were very helpful, informative, great, really, if that had to be my LYS, I'd be super happy with that store. And they carried a little bit of everything, which was nice. There was a girl from Montreal that walked in there, and she bought 2 huge bins of Malabrigo because she was pregnant having her first kid, and she wanted to do up a nice honey, the hexagon blanket or something. Okay. And she was purchasing us up all this Malabrigo for it. It was massive, like 2
lucky
bins.
baby.
I know, that's what I was thinking. And it was so funny, she was from Montreal. I was like, how funny is that? But great shop. And yeah, they had some really, really good things there. Lots of different sorts. Great book collection too. And they really showed off like Bristol Ivory and Clara Parks and their local, you know, Mainers. So yeah, that was fun. So now we were at the Kitchener Waterloo Fair.
Show stuff? Okay.
And yeah, that's what we got next.
Okay.
I got nothing else.
I only have a little bit. Well, I have something I ordered online, but.
Okay. Oh, and then we can do that after.
Yeah,
and then
we can do that after, and then my box. I have the Yogi Bear box.
So excited for that.
Okay, so I'll show my first 2 things. Did you buy a lot from there? The show?
No, I told you I got. Alright, this is all I have from the show. But one's a gift. Okay. Are we showing the gift?
Did you bring your gift? I didn't bring mine, but you show mine.
Unless I got this.
Okay, so the first thing, I was very good, and I didn't actually hand over hard-earned money for because I did a trade. Okay?
Trades are
so
awesome.
I know Marianne was not vending at the show, but she was attending the show. So she's from Sinister Yarn. Yeah. Sinister Yarn, and she was attending, and she had seen a bag that she liked from what I had posted on my Instagram, and so we did a trade. So I traded for this worsted weight.
Oh, nice.
And I picked this one because I figured this would be a really fun hat for Avery.
Yes.
Yeah, it's worsted weight. It'll be knit up really, really quick. And it's pink.
I like it.
And then it's got all those little like blues and greens and yellows and all those kind of
it'll be fun for her.
Yeah, so that'll be a fun hat for her.
Does she have like a whole bag of yarn she brought with her or something?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just because we arranged this beforehand.
Oh, got it.
And she was like, pick something from my shop.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So she brought the one skein and I had the one bag, and we just did this way. And then the only other thing that I bought, and this was the only thing I wanted from the show, and I went there like first thing so that I can make sure, because once you start once the doors open, you don't really get a chance to walk around until maybe 2-3 o'clock, and the show ends at 4:30.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's gonna be nothing left. So I went to see Christina at the Cozy Knitter, and I picked out this one.
New Horizons.
New Horizons.
Very nice.
Yeah. So that's what I picked out.
I can show you mine.
Because I just really wanted to try her yarn.
I got his and hers.
You got that one.
I love it. Funny how that is. So last night I was taking pictures of this so that I could put this in my Instagram, and my hubby looks at this and goes, "Oh, so you bought yarn?" Not that he cares, but I only bought 2 skeins of yarn, so I'll show you. But I said, "This is called His and Hers." I said, "It's by Christina." And he goes, "Oh, is this the his and this is the hers because men don't always get anything anyways, and this is all the women's?" And I'm like, "No." I'm like, "This is for heels, toes, and cups."
The compliments.
I'm like, it's the colors in here. I'm assuming. I said, I'm assuming the blues could be for the boys, and the pinks would be for the girls, and the whites that neutral in between.
Yeah.
I'm like, but yeah. So he had to. But it was funny though. So I got that. That was really cool.
That's pretty. See, I looked at her stuff and nothing jumped out at me when I got there.
Okay, so Christina did a walkthrough of Kitchener Waterloo Fair the night before, and I watched it. I missed her live one, but I watched it maybe like a couple hours afterwards. And she walked by this booth, and I've been following them on Instagram, and I knew there were new dyers. And actually, I found Eliza's carries them.
Wasn't her yarn?
Deb told me Eliza's carries them.
When we went to the.
And I think what's her name carries them, Lynn, or she did last year or something.
What's that place? We went between when we went from Barrie, between there and Coldwater. What was?
They're really a shop?
Yeah.
Oh, when they did
wasn't that the special
yes,
yarn?
I think that was the colorway. Yes, you might be right.
Yeah.
Yes, it was all the reds and something. Yes, you might be right. That's right. So
I recognize the tag with the
Pearl 3?
Yes.
Pearl 3. So yeah. So this is a single worsted. Can you feel this? This is 100% superwash merino.
I love the colors.
Do you?
Yes.
So this is what
is this the one that you were saying was kind of you but not you?
Yes.
Okay.
So Christina walked by the booth and I'm watching her video and I see this colorway pop out and I'm like, oh my God. So I rewinded it back to watch it again and I went, that's it. That's the colorway. And I thought, oh my God, is that all the yarn they have? I'm never going to be able to get like the yarn because I'm not getting there for the crack of dawn and it's going to be sold out before I get there. But they were genius. They had all their yarns on display. And then whatever you picked, they had in a bin, and they just took it out for you, and there it was.
So that their
it wasn't
display
handled by
always stayed the
everybody.
same.
There's a display, all this stayed the same. It wasn't handled by everybody. It was kept in a clean box, and I really like that idea, actually. Not that I'm picky that people touch all the yarn, but the fact that it wasn't getting dropped on the floor or anything like that.
And like, you know,
let me tell you, this was the last skein except for the one on display.
Okay.
In this worsted weight. And I know it's a single, but I figured it's going to be a hat. It's going to be fine. It's going to be super warm and squishy. Look at the colors. I don't know if it was the pink and everything else that attracted me to it.
That's something that I would pick out too.
But it was stunning.
We could have been twinsies.
I know. I loved it. You can still order it. And she's going to be sending me a coupon online. So I love it. I was really excited to support them. They're a great hubby-wife couple. And they're both helping at the show. Really super nice. And I have to say, I did compliment her there. The one thing I noticed about her yarns was she had every range of color. And it wasn't just styling personal. And she loves bright colors, she told me, and she loves color. But like she had your yellows, your reds, your blues, your greens, like you name it, everything. You know how sometimes some dyers pick what they like first and then they start to venture off into other colors? She just had it all. And I really enjoyed that. And I could have picked so much more yarn from her. She had bling yarn. She had everything from lace to other worsted to socks to everything. Like, she was really well done. I really liked it. So I'm really excited to see this. I even told them I would mention them. So it's Essence of Autumn. Can you see that? Essence of Autumn. It's essenceofautumn.com.
See, she must have been out of that one because I totally would have bought that.
It was on the far left. It was sitting on the far left the whole time. So
well, by the time I got up there, I was tired. My brain was not working.
I don't know when you went up. Yeah, because when I saw you, I was with Dye by Lindsay and we were having a great conversation. Me and her having totally not to do with yarn, which was funny. But so that was my buy. And then sticks and pins. So I bought a bag. Not like I need one because I just got the bag home from Aryn. But I have to show you what I liked about this bag.
This one is different.
This is different. So she has a little zipper pull for me. Oh, it's just twisting. That's why I can't open it up. Okay. So look at this bag. It opens up. And it's a metal frame in here. Isn't the inside so cute? It's all sheet. It's a metal frame in here. And so it stays open. That's what I loved about that. I just love the uniqueness of it. So it becomes like a huge bag. Like you can fit definitely 2 skeins in here, no problem. If not, 3.
I would say 3.
But you got to think of a shawl if you're going to put in there. So I'd say 2 and a shawl would fit for sure. And I just liked it because of that metal frame in there and that uniqueness. And I thought, why not try something new? It's not something I have at all. And the only thing I don't like about it, which I told her, but it's not to do with her, it's to do with me. You can get into the bag through, there's like little holes on the side here, but it's the way it's done, and because it has to open up that way, and it's only because I have moths.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It will be fine. So that was it. Should I show this or should I wait? I also bought a book. This is socks for up to toe up. That's the word I'm looking for. It's the Wendy Johnson book. And I've been told that it's a really, really good book, and I needed to add it to my collection, so I bought it. And for the price of it, I couldn't go wrong. So that was that. And then I got Donkey Kong. This is from Aryn because I've been wanting this. I really would like a drawstring, Aryn.
I didn't have a drawstring.
I know, but I love it. I love it. And it was cute because the bag jewelry on here has a computer, like a gaming computer thing. And if you look at the old Donkey Kongs, like the Donkey Kong that I played on, not only on Atari, that just dated me for age, but they used to have these handhelds that look like the little like arcade games that you see at the big arcade games. I used to play on one of those, so that's what that reminded me of. So that was like a perfect little thing, and I love it. Love it. I love the blue. Love it. And then Pokeroo was actually at...
she was helping me.
Yeah, she was helping. She was her booth bait. And she was helping her out. And she got us this.
Yeah, I got one too.
Yeah, she got us for both. And this is by Zigzag Stitches. And there's a little maple leaf flag on it. And it has polka dots on the inside. So it's a Canada, it was the 150, Canada 150 bag. So it was for the Canada 150 birthday, which was really sweet of her. She didn't have to, but I love her. And it was so nice to see her. And that was one more last thing, kind of, or two. How do you pronounce them again?
Critium.
Say it louder, please.
Critium.
Critium?
Critium. That's what I heard.
Fiber in my mouth now. So, Critium, she's a new indie dyer. She also does stitch markers. I'm thinking what else she did. She had some buttons and pins there and stuff like that. I got this little ghost. It reminded me of Pac-Man. Not that it's the same color, I don't think, because I don't think there's a gray one. But it reminded me of Pac-Man. Yeah, I know. You have the ones that we haven't shared yet. One day. But she had yarn, and she had some cool colorways. She even had Game of Thrones colorways and stuff like that. I didn't need yarn, so I wasn't in the market to buy yarn. I just bought all that too in Portland. I'm done with, I want to knit some stuff now. Next year, I want to really try to knit out of my stash and not buy much.
That's my plan too.
And make projects from what I have and not try to buy yarn unless I travel, and that's hard.
Or you need something for a project that you absolutely do not have. Right,
and that's a different story too. So that was it for me, and I got these, but these were from Studio Lou.
Okay.
We're gonna try to do this. Ready? Studio Lou. They're just little bits and bobs and ends, so that I can add them for like heels, toes and cuffs.
Yeah.
And just to go with like my colors that I have. So yeah, that was it. I'm done.
Okay,
I'm done.
I have one more thing, and then we're gonna do our box.
Okay.
So I ordered something online, and I like to try new needles. And when we were doing our yarn crawl, this is one of the things I was looking for, and I couldn't find. I was very close. The one store, Riverside Yarns, I think.
Yes.
They had one of the things. They either had, I think they had the tips.
But not the cords?
But not the cords, or the cords, not the tips.
I don't remember either.
Or something, and I was like, I don't want to buy one if I might not get the other.
She was getting more, I think, wasn't it?
Or it had the wrong size, or something.
Something, I don't remember.
It was something where it was one thing off. So I was like, you know what? I just had it in my head one day that I wanted them. So I went online to Acme Fibers, and I think I had heard from another podcast that they were having a sale on needles or something.
Really?
And so they were on sale.
Hi-Hias, isn't it?
But so she carries Hi-Hias, Chagu, and what other brand? That she has a good assortment of.
I buy her the Hi-Hias.
So I got...
You didn't tell me she had a needle sale?
I got the Chagu sock.
Nice.
The mini ones, okay? So I got the because you know how they have the sock sets?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want a sock set. I only knit with 2mm needles.
Me too.
I don't need 1.75 and 2.5 and 3. I don't need those, right? No. So as soon as I found out that they were doing just the tips and just the cords, I bought 2 tips. Both are 2mm, but one's a 4-inch and one's a 5-inch.
Oh, I use 5-inch.
Because now it's funny because my Hi-Hi sharps are 4-inch.
Yeah.
Which I prefer. But when I do sock knitting, I like the longer tip.
Oh, really?
So I got the 5-inch. But I figured if I was making Avery socks, because there's so many, like there's less stitches,
Right.
I might enjoy a 4-inch. I
Very
don't know.
cool.
So I decided to get both of those, and then the equivalent to a 32-ish cord cable
Oh, that's
for the magic loop. Yeah, because I do one at a time. So I'm excited to try these because
Very
the
cool.
cord is so much like, I generally don't like Chagu because they have a very stiff cord, and some people love it. It's not for me, but their sock ones, it's so fine that I've heard it's quite nice. So I am going to I think when I finish the Swamp Monster socks
You're gonna
and I cast on my next pair, I'm going to use these.
Very cool.
So this was Acne Fibers, and when I bought these, they were having a needle sale.
I see you were talking about cord. I wanted to feel this is the Needle Pride.
I should take
Well, actually, this is actually not a bad cord. This is actually a flexible cord. Like you can see, it kind of kinks back up and stuff. It's not super stiff or anything.
So it's mine. So it's mine.
Let's see. Is it softer? Oh wow, yours is really fine.
This is so much different. And see,
it's tiny. Like
I know,
it's
but
thin.
the Chagu has that steel core, that cable core, and then
Right.
the nylon coating. So you know it's going to be a strong cord.
Yeah.
But like, look at that for magic looping. Like that's going to be
Perfect.
so nice. Oh, I'm so looking forward to trying these.
I would need a 40 something because I can't do 2 on these. But these are nice, and I've knit with
Well, then
Chiagu
you would get
needles.
the bigger
I've
one.
knit with a fixed circular Chiagu
Yeah, see,
needle.
I don't like those ones.
And I didn't mind the cord; it was a little bit thicker.
I think
It's
for a
thicker than
shawl, it would be
was for a
perfect
shawl.
because it would stay nice and open. But for circular, for magic looping, you really need the cord to stay close together so you don't get those gaps.
that. Yeah.
So I am very excited to try these now. This will be motivation to get those darn swamp socks
Off your
off
needles.
my needles.
You have to finish them because now it's a challenge, and
I
those have
know.
to be done by the end of September.
I want to start something new.
Okay, well finish them and you start something new.
Wanna-
Okay, knit to the heel and start something new.
No, I have to just finish them. I just have to finish them. Otherwise, I'm not going to finish
This has where you stick that little thing in and you tighten them,
Yeah.
but I like these because they had a bit of sharpness to them if I was doing the shawl.
Yeah.
And I wanted to try them.
So I cannot wait to try these.
3.5. I probably should have gone
Maybe
up.
these
Why
will
did I
become my
think
new
it was?
favorites. Who knows? We'll see.
You know I knit. So I guess I knit loose then, don't I? Because if I'm always going down a needle size, does that mean
Yes.
I knit loose? But my socks are a 2 and you knit tighter than me still in socks. I don't know how that works. All right. That's a big box.
It is. It's a flat
Actually, I
box.
like the way she sent it this time. It's flat
It's
box.
because of something
Must-
that's inside.
Oh, I was going to say must save on shipping.
No, I don't think it. I think it's like here where it's not by. Anyway.
Oh,
So this is the Yogi Bear box, the sock box. Okay. So there's your paper.
okay. Is there a picture? No picture. There's a picture here. There's Yogi Bear. I love Yogi Bear. I'm a huge cartoon fan. Where was I that I was just talking about? I was just talking with someone how, when we were at Fan Expo and I took the picture of Toothless, so someone was standing there and I got on Toothless
If
and
they
I had
had
to take a
okay,
picture of
Rosie's
him.
moment, you need to do like a toothless box.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I
Like
love Toothless.
how to train your dragon box.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
I would do if there was Toothless, I would join that box.
Yeah.
Just because I love Toothless. I got to ride him, like sit on him. That was handmade. Someone made that by hand. Let me tell you, it went to charity the money, so I was all good with that. It went to Make-A-Wish Foundation,
Okay,
which was
that's good
really, really
charity.
nice. I like that charity too. It was so cool to sit on him. He was like hard and it was built very well with foam and latex, and when you felt him, it was so cool. So I'm standing there, and after I took my picture, I get down, and the guy, every day he would change his look, so he actually looked like Tony Stark that one day, which was really cool, because I'm like, you really look like Tony Stark. So we took a picture together. I don't know if I posted that one. And we were just standing and talking, and someone walked up and went, and they weren't too sure, but their kid knew who that was Toothless. And I said, yeah, How to Train Your Dragon. I said, which one did you like better, 1 or 2? And the kid's like, I like 2, which I think that was the first one I watched too, which I really did like.
Both of them were good.
They were both good. But the mom didn't know anything. And my husband turns to the mom and says, oh my God, my wife watches all those cartoon movies. And I do. I love them all. I just watched Trolls.
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
No, I haven't watched that yet.
Did she watch it?
I don't know. Avery, have you seen the movie Trolls?
Have you seen Trolls, the movie?
No? Probably not.
Maybe not.
I don't think
I thought he did.
No, I don't think
Oh, it was funny. It was cute. It wasn't, I liked it. Yeah. So anyways, we're going to go on to Yogi Bear.
Okay, Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear sock box. Oh, it's a sock box. Yogi Bear is a cartoon character who has appeared in numerous comic books, animated television shows, and films. He made his debut in 1958 as a supporting character in The Huckleberry Hound Show. Oh God, I remember that. I'm not that age, but I remember watching it years later.
What we're looking for.
In January 1961, he was given his own show, The Yogi Bear Show, sponsored by Kellogg's, a musical animated feature film. Hey there, it's Yogi Bear. Sorry. Was produced in 1964. Yogi is one of several Hanna-Barbera characters to have a collar. This allowed animators to keep his body static, redrawing only his head in each frame when he spoke, which was really cool. As a method that reduced the number of drawings needed for a 7-minute cartoon from around 14,000 to 2,000. That's frames, I'm assuming. All right, so Yogi's Bear favorite thing to do was steal picnic baskets. So along with a picture of him, I've included a few things for a picnic. The yarn is a favorite of mine and is lovely knitted into socks. It's 85% superwash merino, 15% Donegal?
Yeah, it's a tweed.
Oh, that's right. 400 meters, 100 grams. Colorway is picnic basket. Let's see. Oh, wow, that is right in your face.
It's a nice golden
and
yellow,
it's
though.
tweed.
Okay, and there's a mini, yeah.
On, okay, you want to show the mini? Because that's part of the picnic basket. Can you see that?
Yeah, so it's like a taupe and a blue. It just
Okay.
great.
On a recent visit to London, I found the plates made of leaves and thought they were novel for picnics and also composable. Oh, let's see. Hold that up.
It's a plate made out of leaves.
It's a plate. Look at that. You can actually see the stitching and everything of the leaves. See the stitching here and everything? And it's actual plate. I was just wanting to know if it smelled like if it smelled like a plant leaf or something. A citronella candle to keep away the bugs.
Oh, there we go.
There's a citronella candle. Tea light candle.
Mm-hmm.
A spoon for getting to the last bit of ice cream or dessert.
Ooh, it's a nice big one here.
There's a big spoon. Just in case. All right. The bear paw charm is handy to hang on the zip of a project bag. Ooh.
Okay.
That's part of the leaf basket.
Okay, here we go.
There's the bear paw charm. And then it comes with those little blue light bulb stitch markers that you can use.
Oh, here we go.
And does it talk about the plate?
Yeah, it talks about the plate.
Okay.
You're sliding. Just wait.
Of course, no picnic would be complete without a picnic bar. It's funny how I get to show all this now.
Because you have the monkey arms.
See, this actually says picnic. Isn't that funny?
That's cute. It's going to be eaten on the way. No.
There's raisins in it.
No, me.
I love raisins.
Maybe we can share.
Oh.
Yes.
The mini skein, oh, there's the mini skein. The mini skein for the scrappy cartoon socks is called Yogi and Boo Boo, which we already showed you. And that's it.
Oh, there's
So it
a
doesn't
really
talk about it,
nice
but there's a
picture.
really nice picture of Yogi Bear.
It's like
That'd be cool to frame it in her room.
Yeah, it's got like a nice effect on it.
Look how pretty that is. Actually, it's on nice paper too.
How cute is it?
Just wait, please.
Is it fun?
That's really nice.
Yes.
That's really nice. It's printed on nice, thick,
How
like
could you make
almost a cardstock paper.
plates?
Okay, can I just laugh at this like warning on this? So this is a little piece of paper that talks about the plate, okay? And do not eat leaf plates. They are not edible. Just in case you were tempted.
I don't see how they
Yeah.
would be.
So it says this is a natural product
Explode.
made from sal and siali leaves from the forests of East India. Neither species of leaf is poisonous, but please take note of the following. These plates are like paper plates, only much nicer. Use them once, then discard, preferably by composting. So it's like a compostable plate.
Very cool. You need to feel this afterwards.
Yeah.
So this one side is like a furry soft side, and the
Yeah.
other's not.
Yeah, it's like it's got like
Like a
that
fur.
velvet like peach fuzz, you know, like that.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Feel it?
Very interesting.
You feel it?
Yeah, very interesting. Here you go. Who knew there were leaf plates? I did not.
I didn't either.
I
Actually.
didn't know we was
That's pretty
sewing
cool.
a leaf plate.
I didn't know
Hey,
either.
you know what?
That's why
You know
it's a
what?
surprise
If
box.
you leave in the jungle and you need to eat
I'll
something,
make something
a big
like
leaf would
that.
work.
Yes, you will.
So
This will be
why not?
Okay.
Excellent. So I think that's
Yeah,
it.
she's gonna need that. She's gonna make something. Who knows?
It'd be always interesting, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Always making things.
It's
Okay,
going
tell
to
them.
be for you.
Tell them.
Yeah, always making things.
She's
Actually,
like, she said it's going to be awesome.
And it's going to be a surprise.
Yeah.
and a
And it's
surprise.
for
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Aw,
It
isn't
will
that
be
sweet?
It'll be a little plate so you keep all your collections. And then if you find some,
Okay. Sounds
Collections of what?
whatever she finds.
good. Whatever I find.
So you're gonna turn this into a smaller plate?
No. I just
Or you're gonna make
will-
it part of a plate?
Yeah, I'll make it cooler.
She's gonna
Ah,
make
she's
it
gonna make it
cooler.
cooler.
Even if I'm drawing.
She's gonna draw on it and probably put some glitter on
Ooh.
there too a bit.
Oh, everything needs to have glitter, right?
I might put glue on it
Yeah.
to stick the glitter on it, but
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
be very careful to draw on it.
Okay.
Oh, that would be very
I don't
nice.
want to break.
Okay.
Very nice.
That
Of
sounds
course,
perfect.
I understand
You
that.
can-
And I'll glue this.
Okay.
Okay,
You can decorate that.
that'll be very
Yes,
nice.
that'd
Yeah,
be very
yeah.
nice.
Maybe if you have it finished by our next podcast, we could show it then.
Okay.
Okay,
It might take a little while.
you got time. Don't worry.
You've got 3 weeks. Does that sound like enough time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do some today when
Okay.
I get home.
Okay.
Yeah, and the mom can get some
Well,
maybe some
I-
knitting time or spinning time.
I don't know where my little glue is.
We'll find it.
But yesterday I used the glue for clay
Okay.
because I couldn't find us.
Okay.
You think she'd be my kid because I talk that much, if not more. But I think she outbeats me sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, I think it does.
Um,
Okay, that's it.
It's funny because that's not
Oh,
Aryn.
there's
Aryn
the
doesn't
pattern.
talk that much.
I don't know where she got it from.
Oh, no, Prana's underneath there.
It's not like Dennis talks a lot either.
Yeah, I know. I think we're talking
Maybe
to
it's
both of them
because no one
together.
talks to her that she feels the need to feel the bully.
So this is a toe-up timber column socks, and it's from elan.com.
Yeah.
And the pattern's by Debbie Young and Irene Alston.
And I'll glue this on.
And that'd be perfect for those picnic socks. Look how pretty that
Let's
would
make
be.
it pretty.
Very nice.
Pretty with me.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice box. Rosie
So
always does
that's
a great box.
always a nice box, and
Yeah.
I think I have the Aurora Borealis one coming soon.
Very. Oh, I can't wait to see those colors. I can't wait to see what she did for that. That'll be really nice to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Excellent.
I think that's it.
That's it. We are done, people. Done like
That
dinner.
means I'm very tired.
And
That means I get food.
Sure.
Yay.
so we're gonna go give Avery a freeze
Yeah.
because she's been very good through this episode.
I'm
And
feeling very tired.
yes. And thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate you joining us. And if you're a new viewer, I hope you return next time. We'll see you the end of September, beginning of October, whatever that weekend kind of thing is there, or just around that time period. So thank you so much again. Happy knitting, and until the next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.